tremendous optimism for both the teams and the fans of these teams, and the culmination of the work you put into the offseason, who's improved their skill level, who's added a dimension to their offensive game. We're all salivating for the start of this year.
Cannot wait. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Celtics. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford, and it's Irving at the point guard.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close-range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Horford sets a screen for Irving. Shoots over Walker, and Irving gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Irving's got his first bucket in this one. On the wing, Batum. Pass to Zeller. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Horford.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Batum. And not too long ago, Doris, the Celtics put up the most shots in the league 2 years in a row. But last season, they were 25th in that category.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They became a different type of team 1 year ago. There was more movement, more sharing of the basketball. They went deeper into the shot clock on almost every possession. And that made it harder for defenses to key in on any one individual.
Passes to Irving. Horford sets a screen for Irving. Again, the Celtics good for two.
Yeah, just a bit of daylight off a screen is enough for Irving to knock down that shot.
Irving against Walker. Picked by Zeller. Shoots the three. He can't get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Picked by Williams. And Walker kicks to Zeller. And stolen by Horford. Brown against Batum. And it's Brown missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. And slam dunk by Kid Gilchrist.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Yes, you love that they're not settling for anything outside the paint. Excellent work getting right to the tin. You know what's interesting is so many people wondered how Kyrie Irving would fit with the Boston Celtics. Well, the answer was pretty perfectly. He steps right into the system and has to carry the team, and the team flourishes with him at the head.
Well, Doris, it's rare to see a star player like Irving transition so smoothly onto a new team.
Well, agreed, Kevin. It wasn't just a new team. This was an established new team. But credit both Kyrie and the Celtics for coming to grips with how he fit.
Picked by Horford. Tatum passes to Brown. He used that pick to get in close. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, this is what they love seeing from Jaylen Brown. The aggressiveness down near the cup. This guy's attitude, tremendous.
Picked by Zeller. Batum attacking. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Tatum. There's Brown with the three. Batum grabs the miss. Hornets trail by 3. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Shots good by Walker.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Brown with the screen on Zeller. Back to Irving. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Irving's got 7 points. Hornets have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Chance to check out stats for Al Horford. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Irving Walker, and stolen by Hayward. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Tatum, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You have to be effective from anywhere on the floor if you're going to be elite. Jason Tatum, the in-between game, that's on point too, fellas.
Shots good by Walker. He's got 7.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Irving against Walker. The pass to Horford. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, Al Horford over the course of his career has worked really hard to be able to stretch the defense from 3. That was a beautiful stroke.
Now here's Batum. Outside, Walker. Picked by Williams. 5 on the clock. The 3. Zeller trying to free himself up. Rebound, Boston.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Almost like he was anticipating the play call, right? You love the hustle.
Tatum with the screen on Walker. Shot off the screen, and Tatum with the basket on the assist by Irving. Tatum's got his 2nd basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Zeller, a screen on Irving. Here's Walker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kemba Walker hits them both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Irving kicks to Baines. Brown with the screen on Zeller. Back to Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Irving's got 9.
Okay, how about the great body control by Kyrie Irving? One of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Walker in the post. He's covered by Irving. Here's Kid Gilchrist. And he overshot that one, missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Outside, Walker. Hits it from 3-point range. Walker's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Charlotte.
I'll tell you, he's doing everything scoring-wise this period to try to keep them in it.
To the inside, and finished off by Brown.
I'll tell you, allow an athlete like Jaylen Brown to get this close, it's going to be finished and finished strong.
Picked by Williams. Over in the corner, Batum, and taken away by Brown. Irving's shot is good. And it's an 11-point Boston lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Hornets call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Marcus Morris is checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Tatum. They get the rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, the former #3 pick in the 2017 draft, Jason Tatum, has been nothing short of amazing as a young gun in this league. What a star on the rise.
And he knocks down the first one. And we talk about someone being thrown into the fire. Tatum called on early by the Celtics his rookie year.
That's right. With the injury to Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum was placed into a very prominent role. And how impressive was he with the poise and the polish throughout the year? Really incredible.
Celtics making a switch here. Rozier's checked in. The jump hook. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Parker against Rozier. Monk with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Will it go? No good. Shot missing. Boston leading by 15. Tatum passes to Rozier. Tatum kicks to Morris. Here's the screen. Shoots over Bridges. Morris, no good.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
A baseline J. Count that one.
Yeah, that's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
You know, Greg, what a luxury to have a guy with size who can make that shot.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Smart. Tight defense on him. And here's Tatum for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Parker outside. Kaminsky sets the pick for Monk. Shot clock at 6. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's how you answer back.
Well, you can tell that was a little give good, get good. Executed well on the offensive end, connects on the deep threat.
Tatum with it. Kaminsky's there. And yes, it's good. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
They set the pick. Shoots off the screen. Rebounded by Smart.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Tatum passes to Rozier. In the corner, Smart with it. Over Monk. And another basket for Boston.
And when you build a big lead like this, especially early, you have to guard against the letdown.
No, exactly right. You can't afford to get complacent, right? They have to stay hungry and humble if they want to keep this lead.
Yeah, 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Lamb, he's checked in for Charlotte. Boston leading by 17. Now Rozier. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. There's the screen. Here's Morris. Biyombo with the block.
Well, Biyombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Count it. Good. And here is Rozier. Pass to Baines. Morris a screen. And Baines kicks to Morris. Outside Tatum. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Boy, what has gotten into him? He's taken his game to an unreal level this quarter.
Parker outside. Pass to Lamb. To the wing right side. Bridges dishes to Biyombo. Here's Lamb. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Tatum's got 13 points.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting.
Those unselfish players, really no better group for Irving to surround himself with.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And for the Celtics here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
Bridges out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Tony Parker. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Lamb in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. They get it again. Rozier, the pass to Smart. On the wing, Morris. Defended by Bridges. Morris kicks to Rozier. Picked by Horford. Here's Smart. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Lamb dishes to Parker. Passes it to Biyombo. They set the pick. Now here's Kaminsky, guarded by Tatum. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Kaminsky. The Celtics have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season started with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward's leg. Now, it's been a long road back for him, but he took heart in the encouragement he received, not just from his family, but from so many well-wishers. He said, "You realize how lucky you are to have people from all over supporting you." Guys?
David, I think everyone is rooting for his complete recovery. Thanks for that report. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist comes in for Bridges, and it's Kemba Walker in for Tony Parker. And he's good on the second. A lot of responsibility, Doris, in being the focal point of an offense. What characteristics have you seen are shared among NBA players who carry the load offensively for their teams every game?
Right, this is a great separation point to me in the NBA because there are a lot of outstanding players at the level on any given night in the NBA. But Kevin, there is a select few players who are willing to share the lion's share of the responsibility. Men like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook. Like, you have to be prepared 82 times per year to step between the lines, shoulder the load, and sometimes when you underperform, to bear the criticism that comes with that responsibility. And Kevin, you know this. That's a select few player who's willing to absorb that.
Good thoughts. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Smart. D right on him. Over Lamb. Smart misses. Hornets trail by 13. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. Batum comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. Charlotte calls timeout. Doris Bismack-Biyombo known for his defense, and that's pretty much what you're going to get from him.
Well, and there was a day and age where being dominant defensively would keep you on the floor. But for Biyombo, I think he knows he's got to create some offense, because in the NBA, you need to be able to do both.
And here we can check out the story on Nicholas Batum. Last season's performance for him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And this is the kind of strong, steady play you like to see. He's earning his keep and helping them win games.
I think they need more consistency from him, and they're getting it. Look for this to continue. I love it.
And you gotta respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
And Batum kicks to Zeller. Dishes to Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walker's got 15 points.
I'll tell you, he's been one area they haven't had to worry about tonight. He's been scoring at will.
Picked by Horford. Brown dishes to Horford and fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down. And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
A shot by Batum, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Stolen by Walker. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist leading the charge, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Clearly a foul.
And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers, and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
So it's the Celtics now. 17 points was their biggest margin. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Horford sets a screen for Morris.
And to me, Marcus Morris, guys, has proven he's a critical piece. On the defensive end, he can guard either forward position. He can guard bigger guys because of his strength. And on the offensive end, he can go inside or out. He can come off the bench or be a starter. I love his game.
The first one falls.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
And so he's able to get one of 2. Hornets trail by 15. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Now the dish to Batum. Zeller, a screen on Brown. Batum attacking, 5 to shoot. Walker's shot is off. And last season, Morris was hurt for a spell, and the team missed his depth.
Right, Kevin, because Marcus Morris coming out of the summer was not 100% healthy. But as the year wore on, he became a matchup problem and an excellent defensive player.
It's deflected. Brown against Batum. In the corner, it's Kid Gilchrist. Fades and shoots. Count that bucket. Kid Gilchrist has got 5 points now this quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Irving kicks to Morris. Hayward outside. Morris against Williams. Now the pass to Horford. Buries it from three-point range. Horford's got 13.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Boston.
And a look now at the breakdown between three-point and two-point shots attempted here tonight for Charlotte.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Picked by Horford. Irving passes to Morris. Hayward outside. Horford sets a screen for Hayward. And it's Irving missing. Hornets trail by 16. To the paint. Picked by Zeller and taken away by Brown. Jumps up. And then Brown with the dunk.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
Irving against Walker. Outside, Batum. Williams a screen on Horford. Shot clock at 6. Batum inside the three-point line. Rebound Boston. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nobody near Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Magic, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
Kid Gilchrist using his post move to get the 2 points. Kid Gilchrist has got 11 points.
I tell you, get the feeling he's only going to get better as this game wears on. That first quarter was good. His second quarter has been great.
And it's Brown that time on the assist by Morris. And the Celtics lead by 18.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. And a miss there on the triple.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Down low, Morris. Horford the pass to Hayward. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Well, Gordon Hayward doesn't let the defense get the best of him. Great concentration there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Picked by Zeller. Walker against Irving. Walker's shot is off.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
To the middle, here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
How about the leap forward, guys, that Jaylen Brown took as a second-year player in the NBA? He improves across the board and becomes a mainstay of their rotation. And there's so much to like about his future, guys.
That free throw good from Brown. Doris, with Brown, you knew he had the athleticism, and now we're seeing the skill.
Right, because Jaylen Brown has great work ethic and is putting in the time to develop every facet of his game. This guy strikes you as a young man who's got a very bright future on and off the floor.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Bridges, he's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. Monk comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Parker subbed in for Kemba Walker.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball. Well, so rewarding for a player to beat everybody to the basketball and convert that second chance bucket.
Picked by Horford. Hayward on the wing, defended by Bridges. And Hayward gets it to go. Hayward's got his second bucket.
We know this about Gordon Hayward. He can score from three, he can get to the mid-range, and he can score if you allow him that kind of interior position.
Bridges a screen on Brown. Here's Monk. Some solid defense from Brown. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-7 run. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
There's a screen. Zeller dishes to Parker. Pass to Monk. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
Can't say enough about Tatum. A terrific confidence, always looking to put the ball in the basket.
Horford against Bridges. Parker left side. He kicks it to Monk. Fires the 3. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Irving. Horford trying to free himself up. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. Charlotte's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Parker outside. Picked by Williams. Off the screen. The shot's good. Monk's got 5 points so far.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Irving passes to Horford. There's the screen. Tatum kicks to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 21 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Picked by Zeller. Pass to Monk. Zeller, a screen on Brown. Over in the corner, Williams drills the 3-pointer. Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Irving against Parker. Now here's Irving. He's guarded close, and it's good for 2. He's got 23.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Now here's Monk. He's covered by Brown, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
8 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Monk with 1 on the clock, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody.
Charlotte's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. On the floor for Boston. Irving at point with Brown to his side. They're the backcourt. Jason Tatum is out there with Hayward. And it's Horford in at the 5, down low. Count that bucket. 25 points for Kyrie Irving.
Well, Irving has been in attack mode all night. This guy is comfortable from any spot on the floor.
Passes it to Batum. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Williams passes to Walker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 18 points for Kemba Walker.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
To the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
He feeds it to Batum. Out to the wing. The pass to Walker. 6 to shoot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Pass to Irving. Three-pointer. The Celtics keeping it alive. Fresh 24. Brown, good.
Well, you have to love how Jaylen Brown keeps his attention on the rim. He doesn't let the defense change his shot.
Here's Williams. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Irving. Kicks to Horford. Back to Irving. From outside the arc. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Brown against Batum. Down low. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist from Batum. Batum's got his 3rd assist on the night. The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. The screen from Brown. Here's Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got 29 in the game.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Charlotte calls timeout. We now have rules, Doris, that protect shooters from defenders stepping underneath them. But what about when the defender leaves his feet and the offensive player steps underneath and tries to draw the foul?
Well, I think one of the things that we have to look at is, okay, we certainly do not want the defender to have unnatural movements which place him underneath the feet of the shooter, because that's where injuries can happen. On the other side of the equation, and this has become problematic to me, you see far too many shooters either jump unnaturally outside of what should be a straight up and down shooting motion, or guys who kick their legs sideways in an attempt to draw contact and fall over. But Kev, this is where officiating is about feel, touch, and vision.
Brown with a screen on Zeller. Irving for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Irving's got 32 points in the game.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Kid Gilchrist. And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. And on the way from Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Kid Gilchrist against Hayward. Shoots from the baseline. Rebound Boston. Hayward's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the paint. And finished off by Brown.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Williams, a screen on Irving. And Walker kicks to Williams. And stolen by Horford. And here comes Hayward, leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Knocked loose and stolen by Tatum. He dishes it to Hayward. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Boston making a switch here. Morris is checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics, Marcus Morris.
On defense, Charlotte. Brown the pass to Irving. Shoots over Walker. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Brown. 37 points for Kyrie Irving. Down low, here's Williams. And the slam by Williams.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
There's the pick. Morris kicks to Irving. Morris with a screen on Walker. Irving. And sticking right with it. Gets the foul with the bucket. And he'll go to the line.
Kemba Walker.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks. Absorbs the contact and still converts.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Hornets. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Horford. The Hornets have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Kemba Walker hits them both. Look at the state of the game. International leagues getting better and better, Doris. There's no doubt about it. We see it at Olympic times and during FIBA play in between. We see a lot of NBA players who have spent time abroad. I think they come back better.
I don't think there's any doubt about that, Kevin. I think wherever you can hone your craft and do it in a competitive environment where winning and losing is at stake on a nightly basis, it has so many opportunities for learning and growth. So, okay, I can't turn it over 5 times in a competitive environment, regardless of what league I'm playing in, because that's to the detriment of my team. If I'm lazy on the defensive end, I'm going to get exposed by good offensive players. To me, Kev, I love any time there's competitive basketball being played. I want to watch it.
Love that answer. Biombo is checked in for Zeller. Rozier, he's checked in for Boston. Kaminsky misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Morris a screen. Rozier kicks to Morris. Smart on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sinks the three-pointer.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Smart against Batum. Outside, Walker launches a 3. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Hayward, left side. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Hayward's got 6.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Walker. Sweet little floater.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Celtics shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Rozier kicks to Hayward. Inside. Here's Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Rozier, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And right now for him, it's about gaining experience and continuing to develop his game.
This is a man's game, and you've got to earn your minutes in this league. This guy, his time will come eventually.
Monk's checked in for Charlotte. Lamb comes in for Nicholas Batum. Celtics also with a sub. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings.
Now, here's Monk. Defended by Hayward. Hits the front of the rim and out. And a wide open look for Lamb. Off target with his three. And Boston has possession. Hayward kicks to Smart. To the middle. Here's Rozier. Rejected by Walker. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And stolen by Biyombo. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Kaminsky. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Kaminsky's got his third bucket of the night.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Smart passes to Hayward. Knocks it loose. Unloads from 13. That one drops for him. Hayward's got 4 points this quarter.
Listen, the jumper is a key weapon for this team. When Gordon Hayward's effective with it, their offense becomes more efficient. Simple as that.
Hayward comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
So it's the Celtics now. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Baines, covered by Biyombo, and the shot goes in. Hayward's got 10 points in the game.
How about the effort from Gordon Hayward? He takes pride, I think, in scoring over the defense.
Monk kicks to Biyombo. Passes to Lamb. Kaminsky sets the pick for Lamb. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, Smart. They set the screen. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers now for Walker. Good season for him last year. 16th in scoring, 19th in assists, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
Yeah, and like you said, one of the better scorers in the NBA last season, a tireless worker on the offensive end. He could be even better this season. Monk, the pass to Biyombo. Parker outside. Clock at 6. He kicks to Lamb. Got a piece of it. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Good D by Parker.
He definitely got nervous at the rim. I mean, he needs to make sure he finishes strong.
On the wing, Lamb, guarded by Smart. Lamb passes to Monk. They set the screen. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. He's got 8.
It's an encouraging sign to see Monk working off those pin downs. An effective shooter when he gets any sort of daylight.
Here's Morris. Boston, no good that time either.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Terry Rozier. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Rozier. Bridges, he's checked in for Biyombo. And a change for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. That one misses. Charlotte's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. No good from Lamb. Boston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Rozier kicks to Smart. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounder guys we have got in the NBA.
The tireless work ethic, the passion. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
Parker outside, down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. What a performance for Kutchin, starting up in what has been a one-sided show. The Celtics shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Parker out there with Jeremy Lamb. And there's Monk. Then it's Bridges. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Here's Rozier. Smart with the ball. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his first foul. For today's defensive schemes, Doris, which are more valuable in your opinion? Great on-ball defenders or great help defenders?
Well, I think you need both, obviously. I think anytime you can pressure the ball to a high level, I think that's very disruptive at the point of attack. But I also think in an era of incredible motion offense, you think of players and teams like the Golden State Warriors, the San Antonio Spurs. There's great ball movement, player movement, and you've got to be able to be aware at least 2 passes away. So you need both quality types of defenders, to me, to have a high-level defense, Kev.
I agree. It begins with an on-ball defender and usually evolves into a help defender. I mean, you can't do one without the other.
Agreed.
There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
So it's the Celtics now. Rozier the pass to Ojale. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Doubled by Bridges. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. Rozier kicks to Smart. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. Knocked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Eric Bledsoe and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Friday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And that matchup against the Heat, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
3 on the clock. Here's Lamb.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor defensively.
Smart on the wing. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Charlotte making a switch here. Graham's checked in.
Devontae Graham.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Parker kicks to Bridges. Connects from three-point range.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
They set the screen. It's stolen by Monk. Now Bridges. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Just a proven threat from beyond, and Bridges has a good feel for when to fire him from there.
Rozier against Parker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. That's a 2 from Rozier, and he hits the jump shot. Rozier's got 4 points now in the quarter. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Out to the right wing. Parker passes to Hernan Gomez. And Parker, here we go, makes it off the glass.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Parker against Rozier. Outside, Smart. Over Graham. Smart misses. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. And there's Monk on the assist by Bridges.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Outside Tatum over Monk. And again, it's Boston converting.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
Parker kicks to Hernan Gomez. Parker inside. Rozier defending. And that one's good. Parker.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Rozier with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Smart on the wing. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. You know, a lot of people have looked at the schedule of the NBA, Doris, and they think you could eliminate back-to-backs of teams that face each other 4 times in a season, do a 2-game series in each city. It's kind of a baseball-type feel. Would you support that?
You know, it's an intriguing possibility to me, Kevin, because, one, it would cut down on travel, which obviously would make things a little bit better and easier for players. The travel schedule is taxing, particularly on back-to-backs. And so I don't know if there would be an opportunity for Adam Silver to maybe somehow run a test case. Would you be willing to put it in for a season, see how it fits in the overall context of the season? But it is an intriguing idea, and we are trying to improve the product no matter which way we go.
And the shot goes in.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Parker. Rebound, Boston. Baines has got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And how about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim.
Here's Graham. He's covered by Irving. Hernan Gomez passes to Monk. Good on the triple. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His 2nd triple tonight.
For Boston, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Fires from the line, and it's Boston with another.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Screened by Parker. Graham dishes to Monk. Doris, what is your solution to the controversy surrounding one and done?
Kevin, I believe the one and dones will be a thing of the past, and I think it will happen shortly. And the reason that can now become a viable option is the G League holds the key. You can now allow players to enter into the minor league straight out of high school. If they raise the salary of those G League players, then it helps across the board.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
There's the pick. Graham kicks to Hernan Gomez. Parker outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
Tony Parker. Shooting 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw, no good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the second free throw, good. The Celtics have gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Got that one up quick.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the league last season, Doris, looking to tighten up on the traveling calls. I think that's a move in a positive direction, and it's had a good effect.
Well, Kevin, I'm sure you agree with this. We want to see if there's a traveling violation, it should be called.
Yes.
We have given the offensive players enough advantages, and by that I mean we've made it less physical on the perimeter. You know, we've allowed for freedom of movement, and so I think anytime you learn from a kid, listen, if you pick up that pivot foot, it's a travel. In the past, I thought a lot were missed. What's your take on it, Kev?
I like what you said, and even more for the younger kids who are learning the game. They got to play the right way. It's got to be called.
That's right.
Inside, got a piece of it. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. 6 on the shot clock. On target from 13 feet. Parker's got 7 points for the quarter.
No, that's just too easy for Parker there. He loves getting those opportunities.
Parker against Irving. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Boy, this guy has had a major impact on this game. The scoring he has done has propelled them to this lead.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Hornets.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Doris, this term +6 coming into the lexicon describes a player whose wingspan exceeds his height by at least 6 inches. I know you've heard that before.
Yeah, well, we can think of several players who fit this description of the +6. Electric young players like Donovan Mitchell, Kawhi Leonard, the Claw. The Claw extends to his wingspan as well. And then Draymond Green, who in the fourth quarter defensively can seem like a player who's everywhere at every moment.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Robert Williams at the line for 2.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
Yes, that goes in.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
To the inside. Deflects the pass. To the inside. Here's Irving. Rebounded by Lamb. Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Last season, Doris, the NBA hosting 4 regular season games in Mexico, celebrating the 25th anniversary of the NBA playing in Mexico City.
Well, Kevin, you know this. Mexico City is the 5th largest city in the world. You are a geographic expert. This is a gateway to all of Latin America, and the NBA, as always, eager to expand their presence in new markets.
I agree. And the fact, Doris, they're so progressive has just, given them so much new things, revenue, growth avenues to follow. But it just opens up a whole new area where they can grow.
Never rest on your laurels, Kevin. Always work hard, just like the great Kevin Harlan does.
And the pass to Parker.
2 minutes remaining in the period.
Now here's Lamb. He's covered by Brown. Teardrop shot. No good from Lamb. So it's Boston now. And here is Brown. Outside Irving. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Over Monk. Tatum's shot is off. Hornets shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, we got to see this guy's full range of offensive ability. He scored at every opportunity and in every way imaginable.
And Lamb kicks to Parker. Charlotte moving it around. Monk, the pass to Biyombo. To the middle, here's Parker. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Simply have to go up stronger than that. Could be a simple layup if he shows a little more determination.
Irving against Parker. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing the